Welcome back to the table, Contrarians. Last time we left off.
Oh, he attacked me. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I'm dead.
He literally just takes the fucking healer kit and just whacks him back in the head.
He just pulls out a fucking sword.
Don't worry, guys. I finished him off.
I finished him
He almost got away.
Don't worry, I just brought him back to full health.
Oh my god.
And now he's no longer in danger.
He's no longer.
One hand around his waist, one around his chest. You're like, okay, I'm gonna pull you back now, and you slip on something, almost as if there's a strange spherical rock underneath your foot. You pull, you slide, you push both of you into the webs, and you're just like, well, this is a problem.
Right.
Alright, this has become a shit show. This needs a surgeon's
The
hand.
surgeon's hand.
Now back to the action.
As the party gets pulled one by one through the fog, you feel yourself tugged forward, becoming lighter. Everything becomes almost distant in a way. Feel cut off. You open your eyes and look around. You only see 30 feet from you. And everything past that, it's not like darkness, it's not like fog, it's like everything fades out into smoke. The solid object that you're looking at, you can see the tendrils of it wisping away. The walls turn to smoke 30 feet away from you, and as you're looking around, the solid stone is almost like a light hue of lime green, transparent. So are the walls, so are you all. You can see through each other. You touch yourself and feel solid.
Okay.
You look around and you see an odd thing happening to Sybil. A light shining down on her. Sorry, but I'm gonna be taking this one. And then just like a fucking puppet on a string, yoink,
Yoink.
gone.
Ha!
I knew that voice.
What?
Yeah, where'd Sybil go? And why
What's
are we
going
all
on
like
around here?
green?
Sybil went where I usually go.
Which is?
Bowling.
Oh.
Well, she's gonna die.
Hmm.
It's always different.
Well, you always turned up, so surely they will too.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen Yu's back? His shell is like half the age that he usually is.
I don't have a shell.
Not you. Sorry.
It actually happened. You meant Torla, Chris.
Wow, I'm having a stroke. I smell toast, guys. Is that
You smell
okay?
toast?
That one's Albert, right? Or is it
Yeah.
Gilbert?
Yes.
Albert. I can't do it.
It's Albert.
Who's Gilbert?
Gilbert's the gifter.
That's what it was, yeah.
Albert.
Albert's
Tried.
Albert's the one that took him. Took Sybil.
Seems legit.
She'll go through trials and then pop up at the end.
So anyone betting she's gonna die?
No.
I think she'll make it.
Nah, well,
Is Sybil.
50-50. Actually, I'm leaving more like 70-40.
Maybe.
70-30.
Still.
I'm good at math today.
But you know, I don't think I've ever been in any immediate danger when I go through those.
But it's Sybil. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's gonna mouth off and say something stupid.
I'm certain she'll be fine.
Oh dear God. Who? What? The
I
hell?
don't like that.
Hello?
Does this sound familiar?
Hello, disembodied voice.
Well, this is definitely
How are you?
not the same door that we went through.
No, it's
You
not.
puts his hood up.
I'm fine. I am looking forward to this.
Me too.
I'm on the fence. Tell you what. Can we start with your name before we go into some weird perilous thing?
Trials and tribulations, my friends.
Perfect.
I have no name.
Well, that's gonna be really awkward to address you whenever I'm swearing later.
Update name to disembodied nameless voice.
Okay, Mr. or Miss. They, them, no name. What are you needing of us?
I would like to see you go through 3 things. Your choice.
So
The
there's
first round, you can choose between.
And you see 3 stones rise out of the ground. Each one holding a depiction of a type of tool. One is a hammer. Another is a Bunsen burner. And the other is a lute.
Choose one of the stones, and I will tell you what will happen next.
I vote hammer.
I'm voting Bunsen burner.
I like the burner.
I vote burner too.
You?
Well, I don't know how to play the lute, and I don't even know what that is. So, hammer.
Alright, well, democracy wins.
What is it?
For the burner, a test of a chemical skill.
I got
He's
this.
like, now that you're jinxing yourself, let's continue.
Hey, you stop that.
I do it all the time.
Alright.
The stone.
Oh.
There, it was still on. So, the stones recede back into the floor. And from the spot where the Bunsen burner stone was, a table rises out with various tools related to alchemy on there. Burners, flasks, tools for distilling, just all sorts of shit. Mixers. And a shelf rises next to it that contains a number of different vials.
Okay.
So far, so complicated.
Not really.
Are any of them labeled, or are they just...
No, none of them are labeled.
So, I would like for you to make me a potion of foresight.
Juzo hasn't trained me on any of this. Fuck.
All the things you need are already here.
Great, let's get started.
Okay.
Trying to rack my brain. Just even.
Can Torlac remember anything? He's always next to Celia while she works. So he sees her grab the stuff and adds them, but...
This particular potion you haven't seen in Celia's shop.
Okay. I just kind of go over, stare at everything. I'm like, Celia has not made this before at the shop.
So other than the tools and the potions and ingredients, are there any written materials anywhere?
Looking around, you do not see any written instructions whatsoever.
Is there anything on the underside of the table?
Always look at the end of the table.
Looking at the underside of the table, you see a wad of gum.
A wad of gum. This means something.
Oh, goddamn.
That's gross.
I kind of like
Probably have
step
to
away
chew
from
it.
the table and
Why
I
you
like
chew
look
it?
up into the ceiling. I'm like, me and you did the other trial since we didn't want this.
Sorry. One trial at a time.
Taylor like just looks back over at dude and just like
Democracy wins.
You kind of walks over and looks at the table.
Can I use detect magic? See if maybe there's anything written.
If the gum is
Or see if there's
magical.
any kind of like.
The
magical
gum is
fucking-
ma-
I'm not
I
even
mean-
lying.
Chew the gum.
Look at the gum.
I did not prepare to identify.
Whoa.
Whoa. I don't like that.
Ugh.
That's a creepy one.
Using detect magic,
Mhm.
you throw it on and look around, and everything is blaringly
Magic.
bright.
Okay.
Varying different types of auras slamming into you.
Nice. Okay.
And Yu's just gonna kind of drop to one knee, put a hand on Dube's shoulder and pat, look at him and go, "Good luck." And then he does it's a little bit awkward. He's trying to make sure he has it right. He does the thumbs up thing. Bless. I cast bless.
Oh, nice.
I'm casting bless on Dube.
Is that
I'm
one
sorry,
target?
guidance. I'm casting
Okay, I was
guidance
about
on
to
Dube.
say, but blessed is okay.
Time to fight this disembodied voice.
Oh, we had our cleric here. I'm just kidding.
The cleric.
I wouldn't be
Guys are
There's
shit.
not a cleric.
You have 1d4 to add to any ability check
Nice.
for the next couple of seconds.
Okay. Is there anything looking around on the
Don't worry.
the shelf?
I got you
Is there
another
a
chance
back to the
too.
shelf?
There is a back to the shelf.
There's nothing on the back of the shelf.
No, there's not.
Got it. Just covering our bases.
I just
There
imagine
is-
RoC going to like the table and pushing everything that he can find, trying to find like a secret compartment.
Yeah.
There has to be a vault
Would
panel
you like
somewhere.
to take 20 to do this?
Take 20 to push everything, touch everything.
There is 5 vials on the shelf. One is a green-hued liquid, the other a pink, a blue, a yellow, and a purple.
Do they give, what kind of magic do they give off? What kind of schools of magic do they give off? If they give off it.
Well, like Dube is staring at these vials for like once, kind of like look up and be like, "Is that enough for like trial and error, or is it like a one shot? It's all you got, kind of deal?"
One try for this one. Present me your finished product, and we'll see how you do.
So the yellow and pink give off no magical aura whatsoever.
Okay. So they don't think do nothing.
Purple gives off an aura of transmutation.
Transmutation. You said which one gave off the transmutation?
Purple.
Purple. That's what I thought.
Perp.
The green one gives off an aura of abjuration. And the blue one gives off an aura of conjuration.
Do we collectively, any of us, know anything about the spell Farsight or anything similar to that? No?
Nope.
Gotcha.
Good luck.
In any kind of studies that I did with Juzo, just over just general arcana, would I have any kind of association with
sight-based spells? And like what kind of
Like,
doing those studies with Juzo and everything, would I have any kind of like context on like sight-based spells and what school they fall into?
give me a Arcana check.
Okay, and I'm also use that guidance.
Do
Never mind. 25. What?
I don't know Farsight, but I can do dark vision.
Same kind of thing. What are you going with on that?
It's a transmogrification type of spell. It's transmutation.
I understood what you meant.
Yeah. That was you trying to help.
Yeah, I think.
And that is where most vision type spells come from, is the school of transmutation.
Okay.
That's what I figured. I'm gonna grab the purple one. Is there multiple shelves, or is it just these 5 vials and that's it?
It is just those 5 vials.
Okay.
We said the pink one and what other one don't have?
The pink and yellow do not have any magical properties to them.
Oh.
Turlik sniffs them.
Give me a nature check.
One of them is owlbear piss.
Oh God.
It's actually the pink one.
The pink one, yeah.
Natural
The other one's
18
lemonade.
plus 2, got a dirty 20.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Giving both of them a sniff.
In the correct way, because Celia has blocked me many a times.
Whiffing it to yourself, of course. The pink one, oddly enough, smells like asparagus.
Oh no.
It's kind of. Is owlbear piss pink? Kind of odd.
Maybe it is.
Could be. I know hippopotamus milk is pink.
Yeah.
What's piss?
There's your useless fact for today. But the yellow one smells relatively, well, I wouldn't say familiar, but it is something you've smelled before in Celia's shop. One of the potions she's used, or one of the chemicals she's used before. Trying to pick out what it is exactly is kind of hard.
Okay. I'll make a face at the pink one, and then you see like a kind of like a hard thinking, like almost like epiphany type face when smelling the yellow one.
What you got?
The pink one smells like asparagus. It's really gross. This one I have smelled in the shop before, but I don't know what it is. But Celia's used it in concoctions before.
Guess yeah.
I didn't pick them up. I'm just like.
Being an alchemist, you do smell this. It is a this is Guard's Eye. Can be used as a binding agent.
Okay. I know the smell. This is what we usually use to like bind stuff together.
That's probably why I've smelled it a lot. I'm sure Celia used it quite a bit.
Like a chemical binding agent or a physical binding agent?
Chemical binding.
Chemical binding.
Yeah. It's a catalyst.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I have my transmutation. Yeah. I got my... You said Kingsguard?
It is
Guard's Eye.
Guard's Eye.
Guard's Eye. Kingsguard. Guard's Eye. kind of like equipment is on the table? Like beakers and stuff like that?
Beakers, burners, there's a distiller, some mixers.
I'm gonna have to take one of the beakers. And how big are these vials?
The vials themselves are like a full test tube.
I want to pour. Just going back into general like alchemy and stuff like that. Do I usually know that it's like a 1 ratio? Like what's the kind of ratio for like making certain kinds of potions? Like Guard's Eye would be like 2 parts for every 1 part of base.
Well, at this point, if you think you have the ingredients, I could say you can give me an alchemical check.
Okay, what is that based on?
It would be essentially your artisan tools with proficiency.
Oh, sweet. So what's my proficiency? +4, I think. +3. So yeah, I get a +4.
Nice.
All right.
And since you don't have any of your specialization stuff yet.
All right.
Yeah.
Alchemy check. +4.
Do it. Nice.
Good to you. Not great.
Hey, it's not bad though.
It's above 10.
Do
So-
it again.
Yes.
Again.
I hope this actually works out well.
You and me both.
Come on, chrono shift.
That's 20.
Nice.
I literally like I feel myself like going to pour it, and then like I go like. Okay.
Yeah.
And you should come like,
I
you're
literally
welcome.
look back at Calbus, just give him like a little wink, and then go for it because I
Nice.
thought I was gonna pour it too quickly.
So,
Torlak just kind of like.
That's cool.
as you stir it around, you feel, or you can see the concoction turn a clear liquid.
That sounds very farsighty.
And a pedestal rises up out of the ground.
Okay. Sound like you're messing something. Okay.
And you fail.
I put it in its own little vial. Give it all the presentation. There you go, Mr. Disembodied Voice. Hopefully that's Farsight.
Congratulations.
Oh Jesus.
You've made a passable version of Farsight potion.
Awesome.
You can make a better one?
You can always make better ones.
That's true.
Now, for round 2, choose.
Well, I guess it's hammer time.
I think there might be different choices every time.
Oh,
And the 3 stones rise again.
it's the same choices.
One is a hammer. One is the lute. And the third is a cauldron.
Oh,
I will let y'all take the lead on this one.
cauldron.
I'm not very musically.
No, I don't
Nine.
think any of us are.
Nah.
You barely got through that one as far as the cauldron goes.
Yeah,
I would assume that it follows kind of the same.
I'd assume it's
Magically combining.
I assume it's
nonsense.
that or close to witchcraft, and that's not exactly my area of expertise.
Right.
So I would say hammer. It's not something I can figure out. I believe in you.
I'm okay with this. We'll go hammer.
Yes, hammer.
It's hammer time.
He just wanted to say that.
I just wanted to say that.
Good, good.
Dun, dun, dun.
The stones descend into the ground, and something starts to come up. And up. And up. And up.
That's big.
Finally, it stops after raising 25 feet into the air. A large mallet comes out of the ground, and you see a strong man's test of the hammer and the bell.
Oh, perfect.
baby.
That's cool.
You get 3 tries. Ring that bell.
I'm assuming it's just a strength roll.
Yes, it'll be a strength check.
Well, I know somebody who's very good at those.
Yeah, Calbus.
Oh yeah.
He just goes over there with one hand, just.
If only Sybil were here, she'd dust her hands off and be like, I got this.
God.
Yeah, I'm more inclined to throw things, not so much whack things. Torlak will kind of just look over at you and talk in Elvish.
He's still just like looking at the top of this huge thing. He's like, what the fuck?
It's like a game.
It's a test of strength.
It literally is to test your strength. So you get the mallet and you whack the platform as hard as you can to try and get it to hit the bell.
So this hammer's like. Go ahead.
We get 3 tries to hit the bell. I only work out like plus 2 times a week.
I'm pretty sure that hammer weighs about as much as I do.
How tall is this hammer again?
25 feet.
25
or
feet.
the hammer, no, but
So like to reach the bell, it's
the
25
bell is
feet.
25.
The hammer's hammer size.
The hammer is a comically large mallet. You know those like
Comically large spoon mallet.
the fucking tree trunk at the end of a
Yeah. Classic mallet.
Yeah.
Classic big ass mallet. So this is the classic circus game. Like,
yes.
that's what it is. Okay. For some reason, my brain was thinking that the hammer was 25 feet tall.
No.
I don't know why I thought that.
That's a hell of a hammer.
Right? I was like, how is it?
Pick up that hammer and smash this one target.
No, at this
You
point,
just have to
push
make it. You just have to get the bell to go up 5 feet.
I have a question. Out of character.
Yep.
If I use Gust to push down on the hammer as I'm swinging it, do I get advantage?
What does Gust need?
No, what are they called? Yeah,
Oh.
not component.
It's a cantrip.
Like, is it somatic?
Somatic or
It is vocal and somatic.
using the hammer? I would say you couldn't cast Gust and swing the hammer at the same time.
Then I
I like the idea. I
Yeah,
wish
because
it
the
was
thing
just
is-
vocal.
Good
You
idea.
create a small blast of air capable of moving an object that is neither being held nor carried, or weighs more than 5 pounds. The object is pushed 10 feet away from you and isn't pushed with enough force to damage it. But I thought, if we
it's
flavor it right, you could push down on something to give it more force.
Right. But it does specify you can't use anything that's being carried.
Yeah.
Calbus, can you do that?
And also,
The
it's,
gas?
like you said,
Yeah,
somatic.
can you use Gust?
I don't have it tuned.
Oh,
To be fair,
Ugh.
I could also attempt to hit it, and you can
And then use Gust, yeah.
That could just be one attempt, and then if that doesn't work, you can do the other 2.
If you did that, I would just say it's an advantage.
Cool.
Okay.
And still, do you want to try it? That's a fucking solid idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be up to you. You thinking this in her mind,
Yes,
but
mind.
hasn't actually been voiced out yet, so you would have to.
Exactly.
I just wanted to run that by you.
Yeah.
Would that be a...
Yeah.
Okay.
If you was doing it herself or himself, no, but with someone else, I wouldn't know.
Torlak, if you swing this hammer, I might be able to give it more whack.
Okay.
How long do I have to work on an infusion?
Hmm?
How long do I have to work on an infusion? Make this a +1 hammer.
Plus one hammer.
Longer than we have, probably.
Oh god.
I believe it's like an hour.
Yeah, it takes an hour to work on it. And we got all day in here.
Do you?
Do we?
I don't know, probably not.
Do I?
JK, it's gonna be the rest of our lives because
Okay.
For the
I
rest
pick up
of my
the
life.
hammer.
Okay.
Oh, you already rolled well. 17 plus 2, get a 19.
Okay.
Solid.
You slam down on it, and it rises into the air, and it gets 20 feet.
Oh.
Plus 20. Fuck.
Yeah, you need at least 25 is what it sounds
I
like.
think it's it's for every foot it's a D. Anyways.
Okay.
That was a solid attempt, y'all.
So
This is fun. I love these.
I hate them.
You clearly don't do them enough.
I can't do them enough.
what's that thing
This
you
is
do when
true.
you touch people's shoulders and they feel better?
Console massage.
Right, but it's like a magic massage.
Oh, he's talking about guidance.
Oh, that's what it's called. Yeah, use that. That'll help.
Got guidance on Torlak?
Whoever's swinging the hammer, I guess.
Magic massage.
Because we
you
need
can
a
cast
plus.
guidance on yourself, swing
Yeah,
it,
you
and
can.
then add the 4.
Mhm.
You can, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I have a +3 to strength.
Hey, plus
I thought it would be higher.
would not work.
I have a 17. Plus, which is a +3.
Are you sure your strength's not 25?
Yes.
Weirdly enough, yes.
Because if I was level 5 with a 25 in strength, that would probably mean something was wrong.
You probably had a belt of strength.
Belt of strength.
Of dwarven strength.
Yeah, we need more. We need that hammer needs to fucking rocket down at this thing, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would you be able to do that for Thorlak?
Yeah, I can. Gust is quick,
Hmm.
but the guidance lasts you a minute.
We could try it.
Oh, you know what?
What? Do you think you could help?
I think I can help, actually. And I
Or you take a
dig
big
through
hand
my
and
bag.
slip through?
I pull out the scroll of enlarge and reduce.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
What are you about to enlarge?
I, probably whoever's holding the hammer.
The hammer. Just make it
The hammer itself. Now it is a 25-foot hammer.
No, I'm just gonna use the potion of reduce. I'm just gonna pour it on the thing.
Right?
Make a smaller weight. Would you accept that? Would that be a thing?
What do you say?
You have to. Can you?
Instead of like enlarge the person or a hammer,
Just make
reduce
the
the
weight.
size of the contraption.
Reduce the size of the contraption. Hang on, does that work on objects? Let me read it.
What the hell does that say?
The reason I say it is just because I had a potion of it, so I was like. And the best I could do is just give it to you, and he could actually fit through
I
my
need to-
space.
I need the description of enlarge and reduce. I can't find it.
So you click the.
Okay, I'll pull it up real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this is just the specifications for the scroll itself and its use, but I don't have the spell things, and it's not loading it for some reason.
Well, tell it to do better.
Well, research, I click.
This thing was 96 gold. Jesus.
Why'd you spend 96 gold on it?
Alright, enlarge, reduce. One action. Lasts for a minute. Transmutation. You cause a creature you
or
can
object.
see. Oh yeah, creature or object
Or
you can
object.
see within range to grow larger or smaller for the duration. Choose the creature or object that is neither worn nor carried. If the target is unwilling, then it makes a Constitution saving throw. On a success, the spell has no effect. If you enlarge it, the creature doubles in size in all dimensions, and its weight is multiplied by 8. This growth increases its size by 1 category from medium to large, for example. If there isn't enough room for the target to double in its size, the creature or object attains the maximum possible size for the space available. Until the spell ends, the target also has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapons also grow to match its size. These weapons are enlarged, and their attacks do 1d4 extra damage.
So no downright. The only thing that this would be doing would be giving advantage to the strength check,
Well,
and we
you could
already get that.
No, you won't. He only got that because you used Gust. Nobody else can use Gust.
Right.
But if you use Enlarge on you, he can also cast Guidance on himself. Plus, he's got a +1 higher than Torlak to Strength.
Yeah, so you would want to. You would enlarge you, or
I mean, I really want to reduce the thing.
Yeah,
I know, but is that in the spirit of the competition?
Yes.
Because that's setting the bar lower.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
We are using our brains to beat the brawn.
I just love how he's smiling over
He's
there.
just smiling. What are you gonna do?
because he's not saying that you can't do it, but he's also not saying that it's gonna work.
True.
And again, like it goes for objects. So, and for that, the target size
What is
is
it?
halved.
Halved.
Yeah.
All dimensions, and its weight reduced by an
1/8.
Yeah, to 1/8 of the normal.
Yeah.
So if that thing were half its size, the DC would be like 13, 12 ish. If it were half the size, I don't
Again,
know.
Oh darn, we use a potion that I don't think we're ever going to use.
Oh, it's a scroll, yeah, but
Oh, no, I got a potion.
You have a potion of it?
Yeah, I got a potion of reduce.
So,
oh, really?
Just
Oh,
reduce, and then also use the potion to reduce it and just make it.
No!
Make
Spell
you-
reduce the thing, enlarge potion for you.
I don't have
So
a
yeah,
large
they can
potion.
reduce. We'd use the scroll. The scroll can do either.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
make that
like,
thing
you're
smaller
saying
and
the
make you
right thing,
bigger.
Like you're saying the right thing, but switch it. That'd
Yeah.
be perfect.
Oh, that'd be funny.
This way we can just break it.
What happens if we break it?
I think the guy's like,
Damn.
well done, but fuck you.
Fuck you, I have to make a new one now. It's rude.
I mean, listen.
We tried it once normally, okay? We get
Actually,
two more
I also have a
options.
does the potion work on objects? Because it has to be ingested, so an object can't ingest the potion.
Yeah.
Unless you just pour it on the object. Just like sprinkle it on, I don't
We'll
know.
have to create an
I would say the
awakened.
potion does need to be ingested.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, that's why I was like,
Well, I was hoping it was just like a spell vial like mine.
Hmm.
I was hoping it could just work.
Oh, we need to make a decision soon.
Okay. I think our best bet, and again, I don't think the potion's gonna work. I just thought it was funny. That'd be a fun way to do it. But I think our best bet is to enhance you and like
he casts guidance on himself.
exactly, and that'll give him a pretty damn good shot. Because the advantage, or like having him help with the hammer part, that worked great. But
If they're holding the hammer, according to the spell, I think the hammer should grow as well. How much that affects the.
But
you
that
know.
also increases its weight times 8. Well, you's also getting increased as well,
Yeah.
so it'd still be able to.
So
carry
it's
it.
still-
exactly, it'd be negligible. But if it was doing damage, maybe.
So you walks over and he takes the hammer from Torlak and says, "Is this what we're doing?"
You
Might
look
as well.
I mean, Rook
Yeah.
looks around. Yeah.
Is it one time you spell? No, one time you
Yeah,
scroll?
once it's cast, yeah, it crumbles away.
Okay. I think this would probably be a good use for it.
All right.
Lasts for a minute, so
I like to think that the scroll is just like in a little packet, like like a scroll, and then like it's activated by like pulling it down and snapping it like that, and then the effect like
all right.
Pops
So
out.
I want to clarify. We're casting the spell on you,
yes, not
so that
the
you are not on the thing.
so you
we already made the decision.
Well, okay.
you takes off his
Does it
Cloak.
enlarge whatever you have as well? Or
yeah.
Yes.
As long as I'm holding the
As long
hammer.
as he's holding it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
We
yeah,
can also make this easy on ourselves.
you fucking goes giant.
Okay.
Gianter.
You takes off his duster, grabs the hammer, and looks at Rook.
And when he pulls out the
Guidance.
scroll and
Oh yeah.
Don't forget
Well, I can do
guidance.
I can do that anytime.
I get rid of it. It's gone.
All right. So pull the scroll open, say the command word,
Beginning.
and a bolt of energy shoots out, slamming into you. And I'm thinking like Sunday morning cartoons.
Just Mario style.
Yeah.
Suddenly it's fucking Big John.
Yeah. And holding a even larger, comically larger hammer.
Onion? Is that you?
So you go from one large ass creature, from already one large creature.
They were large, right?
No, he's technically medium. He's,
Okay.
he's on the very edge of the difference between medium and large.
He's on the very edge of being huge now.
Yeah. Damn.
Probably should have, but it works. It's fine.
He touches himself with a bright light on his that goes from his hand. It kind of just seeps into his chest.
Whoa, use family advantage though.
Cast guidance? Huh?
This is a family-friendly show. Don't be touching yourself here.
Get out of here.
Swings it back, arms all the way apart on the haft of the hammer, and then as he swings it down forward, his hands come together at the end. Slam.
Strength check.
Strength check.
At advantage.
Nice.
It's a natural 19 plus 3, and then I'm also going to add the guidance, which is a d4.
Okay. Come on.
Another 3, so it's
25.
25.
As the hammer slams down, you see the weight fucking skyrocket up towards the bell. And it keeps going. It starts slowing down. And right at its apex, you hear a small light. Ding. As it plummets back down to the ground.
You drops the hammer and does the dwarven pose thing where they've got the hammer in front of them
Nice.
and watches it come back down.
Okay, my life is complete now.
Good.
Congratulations! You've passed. Now, on to round 3.
Where did that echo?
Picked up on his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that my bad.
Because Ben's fucking loud.
Well, because we're in a big cavern, guys. Duh.
It's not a cavern.
Oh,
it's a-
we're still like translucent too,
somewhere.
right?
It's a loading
It's
screen.
fucking
we're in between the games.
This entire
Yes.
time we've been like green and translucent.
So, as the circus game goes into the ground, only 2 stones rise.
And you drops back because I think it only lasts a minute.
Yeah.
The 2 left are the lute and the cauldron.
Lute. Nobody knows how to play a lute.
I know how to play a flute,
I'm not a flute person.
Oh.
I'm not
but
really.
it's not really my thing.
I mean, it looks like a lute, and it's like a really weird shaped flute.
It's definitely a lute.
Looks like a lute.
We would definitely have to make a performance of some kind,
Yeah.
which I have 0 expertise in.
I mean, so I'm thinking cauldron.
This is really our only other choice.
We figured out the potion.
Actually, I'm gonna look around. There's not any other stones anywhere, right? Like,
There's a hidden
There's
thing
like
Behind
one
us,
up behind us.
Any hidden stones? You look under your foot, there's a tiny foot stone that's like, hey, you noticed me. Congratulations.
You won.
Go fuck yourself.
You want a free? Go fuck yourself.
It's the gum.
That's
It's the gum from under the
Brooklyn
table.
stone. God damn.
So, there are no other stones.
Okay, just these 2. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, cast cauldron it is, because the loot seems pretty obvious.
Yeah. We're going cauldron. Show me the cauldron.
Show me the cauldron.
As y'all choose, the stones disappear into the floor, and a large cauldron rises out with a full burning flame underneath it already.
Shit.
Filled with water. Next to it, a rack of spices.
Oh, it's gonna be a cook. Okay.
A shelf full of different ingredients, different vegetables, different meats.
You would reach down to pick his duster and put it back on. He looks over and sees the cauldron and all the spices and just like, he's got this huge fucking grin on his face. You guys have never seen him smile.
Now, I'm feeling a bit peckish. Could you make me a delicious soup?
It's good soup.
It's good soup.
I'm surprised you didn't go with the stew. Keep the
For
inside
the
jokes going.
stew! Sorry.
No, this is it's a giant pot of. It's good, just giant, right? Like it's pretty big.
Oh yeah.
It's a cauldron.
Yeah.
Typically.
Oh yeah, it's fucking huge, man.
Why did you
Yes.
say it like that?
Yeah, no, the cauldron itself is like, I could probably make about, let's say, 8 to 10 gallons of soup.
Okay. It's a big cauldron.
Cool.
Soup.
All right, you. I think this is your wheelhouse. Do you want us to help with anything? Like cutting shit up?
Yeah, that'd be help.
Okay. Okay. You can cut stuff.
And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
goes over to the table. What is there?
So on the table there
Iron Chef. It's Iron Chef.
is a very large amount of ingredients, actually. Several different root vegetables, potatoes, onions, carrots. There's celery, rutabaga. There's a daikon radish also. Over on with the meats, there are beef, a huge slab of beef. There's a center cut of bacon.
Is
and
it
some
bone in?
pork belly.
The beef?
The beef is not bone in.
Hmm.
The pork belly, there's pork belly. The pork does have some bone in, and there is a variety of poultry cuts. It's a whole big bird. Not quite sure what bird it is, just that it's around the size of a turkey. And it is quartered, still has its bones.
Cool.
It's a dire goose.
Yeah.
The spices are wide and varied. We'll just say there's over 20 spices here.
Cool. Oh boy.
Disembodied voice, how are you feeling? Like, any particular, like, soup?
I'm glad you asked.
Look at you.
I would love something with a little bit more to something with noodles.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Noodles are good.
Is there any flour here?
If there's not, I'm gonna be surprised.
Yes, there is flour.
Okay. I'm just like, he asks for
Dude, let's
noodles and
make
then
this-
doesn't give us flour.
Let's make this dude some chicken noodle soup.
Guys,
Alright.
don't want to be that guy. There's no news here.
So you goes over, takes his giant wok off his bag,
Walk.
and takes the majority of the water out of the pot.
Okay.
Puts it in the wok. Then he hands Doob a fistful of a U-sized fistful of carrots.
How many baby goblin heads is this?
How many big the compliments?
1.5.
Peel and chop. And then he does the same with onions to RoC, celery
Oh, of course, the
to
fucking onions.
celery to Calbus,
Good.
and potatoes to Torlak.
I want all 4 of you to give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
See how this goes.
I do probably.
While they're doing that, he's going to take the a good chunk of the fat and a little bit of the meat off the pork and debone the poultry and throw all of that into what's left of the water with that little bit of what's left in the water in the pot.
We're so good.
Okay.
I got a 3.
I rolled a 1, but my +9 made it a 10. So let's just say that the onions are making him cry, and he's like, can't.
He's gonna keep like,
What's Dude's excuse?
Yeah, what's your excuse? I'm crying.
I had my meals made, thank you.
Hey, you still have guidance, by the way.
Oh, dude, it's been more than a minute.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
have.
been-
Oh, damn.
That's why I was thinking too. I was like, oh, I know I am.
All right.
Torlake got a 6.
Oh no.
They're chunky potatoes.
Calvus, what you get?
An 8.
It's okay. It just means that they're chunky. It's chunky soup. It's fine.
I love that brand.
Oh, as and you're making a broth out of bits and pieces.
Chicken bones.
Give me a
I think it should just be
Chef.
a
chef check. Yeah.
Chef Chen.
5.5.
Fuck,
Okay.
11.
11.
It's because we did so well in the first 2.
Yeah.
We gotta have one that we
we
can
have some mediocre rolls now.
So,
Oh
To be fair, it's hard to fuck up soup.
but you can fuck it up hard. I've done that once.
Oh, well.
But you get all the bits and pieces cut up and set off to the side. You made the broth.
And pull all the bones and everything out. And then I'll start adding
Well,
in the aromatics that they chopped up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to make a stock?
Well, yeah, that's where I put the bones and
Bones,
everything.
okay.
That's the stuff.
So you have your stock. You have an okay stock. You have chunky vegetables.
Really thick ass carrots. Mostly peanuts.
Now, let's do our aromatics and cooking the vegetables and aromatics and stuff. Give me another chef check.
Where can we help?
The
You know how to make noodle?
yeah, we also need to make them noodles.
Do I know?
So what he's gonna do is he's gonna say, okay. And he hands RoC
Good call.
the long-handled spatula to do the stirring.
What do you want me to do with this?
Stir it.
Okay.
He's still crying.
And he looks at Doom, salt and pepper.
Can't
Oh, I can't fucking see.
It's just an ocean or something.
And he waves Torlak over, and then hands him a knife and pushes the pork and the chicken to him. Says, "Chop it up."
Chop it.
And then he has Calbus come over, and he's gonna start mixing water and salt and flour together to make some simple noodles. And once he's got that dough together, he's gonna give half of it to Calbus and say, "Roll this out."
All right.
And then he's gonna roll out the other half.
Okay. Give me another chef check with advantage. All the rolls that y'all have done before have decided your DC.
Okay.
Is that a
Oh, thank God for advantage.
And you definitely passed it.
16 plus 5, 21.
21. So, going through the process, frying up the aromatics, getting them all cooked. Noodles with the help are able to get a nice thick noodle, not too thick. Did say you want them toothsome, but we're not doing chicken dumpling soup here. No, we're doing chicken noodle. And the broth, you're able to get everything mingled nice and delicious. Cook the turkey or bird, the avian, whatever this is.
I slowly add back in some of the hot water until there's enough to cover everything.
Getting any kind of scum that's coming off of from the cook,
The fats and stuff.
fats and whatnot. Also from the stock before, and like, oh, we can clean it up a little bit more now. We always do a little bit more. And you finish your soup.
About 5 minutes before I finish it, I'm going to throw in a handful of chopped minced garlic.
So it's noodle soup.
Yes.
We don't know what it is.
As you
Static noodle soup.
Redacted.
Noodle soup.
get a bowl, fill it up,
I'm writing that down.
a pedestal rises out of the ground.
Put it right on there.
As you place the bowl upon the pedestal, it lowers into the ground, and the bowl itself disappears. And you sit there.
You good there, buddy?
Yeah.
How long do we sit there?
Like a solid minute.
Okay.
I kind of wish we could have had some.
Well, there's a whole pot right there.
Oh, are there any other bowls?
You pulls out the multiple bowls
The
he
multiple
always
bowls.
has.
Give me some of that shit.
That's good soup. You pass. Congratulations. Considering you've passed all 3 rounds, I will gift you with something special. Take this and enjoy your day. I know I have.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You too.
The cauldron descends into the ground.
It's like,
The
yeah.
ingredients-
Wait, was I able to get a bowl?
We'll say you got a bowl. As the bowl is in your hand and you're about to like take a spoonful, it descends into your hand and is gone.
Oh no!
As
Thing
Rook,
it's Jesse from fucking Breaking Bad.
as Rook has a crisis of self here, another pedestal rises out of the ground, and upon it is a skull with runes carved into it.
Ooh.
Runes, huh?
Anyone mind if I grab it?
What do these runes look like?
Read what it says first.
Well, yeah.
What's
Yeah,
it say?
read it.
I can't read it unless I pick it up.
Give me an Arcana check.
Can I help him?
Do you even have any?
Do it at advantage.
No,
Yeah.
I'll help him.
Oh, me do the. Okay, yeah.
I was asking you if you even knew any Arcana.
Oh, okay.
Yes. All right, I'm rolling. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
You can roll.
Oh, okay.
It's like you're just looking over his shoulder.
Doob, you're looking at it and it's like,
You don't have the right lighting.
I'm whining.
it lets you speak to goats. And
That's really dumb.
Rook, you're standing there like, I think that says ghost.
yeah.
Not back there. It is. There's that little corner.
Essentially.
Hey, we can talk to dead things.
You can talk to ghosts, huh?
We can talk to dead goats.
Dead goats.
You can get it identified later.
Okay.
I can identify it.
Go right ahead.
Sure.
Identify.
I don't have it on. But
That's why you can get it identified later.
no, Jonathan, let's do now.
John, we have to stay here for 2 more hours.
Exactly. I must prepare my spells.
Like, okay, so got the skull thing.
Sweet.
How do we leave?
Normally, just kind of like point to like a middle of nothing.
The middle of no.
Well, as you say that, you find yourself in the Dragon's Respite.
So it's like, how do we leave? Oh.
I'm just, we're in the middle of the Dragon's Respite, just with a skull.
Yeah, this is normally what happens.
I see.
There's a few seconds where you just blinks, and then he goes, puts his hood back up.
Me. I'm gonna show Sybil this later.
He looks around for his walk.
Walk is laying on the ground.
Oh, thank God.
And with y'all back in the Dragon's Respite after collecting spider soak.
Getting 80 pounds of it.
Woo! And interacting with some ghost spirit realm or whatever the fuck that was.
Oh, so what happened to those other guys? Okay. Oh well.
All things, I guess, we'll find out next time. Because that's where we're gonna end it for now.
Oh, gosh.
Next time on the Ring of Contrarians.
The notice board.
Now they gave us a...
Just take it back to the notice board. Just
yeah, just put it in the notice board.
Like,
being like, hey,
and the gold just
collect
comes
your
out.
you slot machines. Ding, ding, ding,
That'd
ding,
be something.
You win.
Try and stuff 80 pounds of
Congratulations.
silk in like a tiny tube.
Woohoo!
Trying to put the 39-pound bolt in, it was like, sorry, I can't take that thing.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
40 or nothing.
Now there's a question mark above
You
them.
hit somebody else with that natural one?
Probably.
Probably.
Some random passerby just gets knocked out cold.
Oh, let's see.
Oh no!
It's like, let's see if it was a random person or just one of us.
Don't be surprised.
Yeah, I wanted to go
you
and
say
accidentally
these
hit
things.
Doom instead.
You would have had it
It's not
aiming
random.
really low.
It's not a
I usually sweep his legs anyways.
No, we have.
So,
Gives you have missing 2 experience points. Go to the arena, find a child. Push the kid over. Ding ding. Oh yeah, I love it.
Oh god.
Dungeon strikes you with lightning. I do not accept this.
Hey, thanks for listening to this episode of the Ring of Contrarians. Please give us a like and sub on YouTube or your favorite podcasting app. We release new episodes on the 8th, 16th, and 24th of every month. And we hope for your continued support so we can make cool stuff for you. Thank you.